Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem, as we're stuck here on chapter 26X, or more to the point, we now have ourselves ways across, as my slow playstyle combined with the moving walkways combine to leave us completely stranded over this way. However, now that we have our way forward, we're going to use it and push forward indeed, with treasure chests up here about to be taken. Though somewhat of a worry based on the fact that I don't have a lockpick over here, so I actually need to move that onto Jafar before we can even steal. We want to move Matthew upwards, and first of all, what I'm going to do is start to trade off some items so he can steal himself, to be honest. So let's get the angelic robe over there, give that to Nino in the meantime. Do you know what? I'm going to give you the member card as well because you've got space, and then move you onwards, though it's going to be a bit harder to do that. That's for sure, unless I rescue and start taking you. So I need to get myself another flying unit to pick up Matthew, or move stuff over to Jafar. Either way works, to be honest. Lockpick onto Jafar or Matthew, because, to be honest, with no Mr. Guy behind us to give ourselves the caravan ability, we need to have the space to pick up these items. Well, that said, though, we need to move Nino more into battle. So we've got ourselves a lot of movement options to do this episode. Let's get moving on, and use Priscilla maybe to lift you up and take you most of the way, madame. Or we could use Priscilla to support, who with? Right then, it's a support built with ravens, so if that's the case, I'm going to support the other way round and leave Priscilla able to move. A support comes available once more. Lord Brother! Ah, Priscilla! It is I! Might I be with you a moment? Certainly. Thank you. Something wrong? I am very happy to be next to my Lord Brother like this. I have dreamed often of this day. Lord Brother, do you remember this ring? What's that? You have forgotten. That is too bad. When I was young, when I was with you in Cornwall, you made a promise to me, brother. You said, when I grew larger, you'd take me as your bride. Yes, but surely... Priscilla? Yes, I know. It was a child's game. So you said to me as I cried and cried. And then you gave me this ring. And you still... I'm still a child. So allow me one more childish wish of you. Please, let me stand here, by your side. Don't make me suffer in loneliness again. So their support level did increase. Only like around the second support I've managed to do mostly at this point in time, but let's get moving here. With Nino able to take, well, Priscilla able to take Nino very, very far. We'll grab her indeed and start moving with horse type power, speed and aggression. Now, I do wonder if anyone else has any supports at this point in time. It doesn't seem that they do. So we'll push forward and keep on moving. To be honest, I'm surprised I haven't generated more supports at this point, after all the standing around that I do in taking many, many a turn. But it's worked out this way, so that's all we can really do, isn't it? It'd be funny if Hector exactly gained a support with Raven, but with nothing else to be done by the enemy apart from an attack on Heath here, of which he will dodge. Not a problemo for Heath. And him being the lowest level of our two flyers, I'm pretty sure, because wow, Falco Knight's nearly at level 10 here. We'll attack you with a roundabout path and get you iron sworded down for some more weapon skill, sir. Smash down, no problem. What kind of a level up will I enjoy from that? 1 HP. Wow, that's brilliant. Yeah. Ooh, I'm so pleased at that one. Okay, can't really complain, but let's keep on keeping on. Maybe getting to the point that Matthew can take an item off them, I do not know. To be honest, everyone else is quite full item list at the moment. Except the Delphi shield there, If I want to move the item onto Jafar, really, then to be honest, I should stand here. And then try to get rid of some of my itemry. So Elixir, go over. We'll trade that. You can have that for the time being. That means that next turn I can move you up, trade, and then rescue and take you over. Without much of an issue, eh? Apart from that, everyone else get moving downwards. And we'll drop Matthew. Move Sane back. We'll trade over the lockpick. And then I guess we've got to wait. We'll rescue Jafar, take him over. We can't drop him at the time being. Let's move you over here, sir, and maybe move Matthew to the front after the fact. I guess that works out, doesn't it, in terms of attack planery? I may as well end the turn this time and let Jafar go to work. Then we might want to move Matthew forward into combat positionary. It looks like the enemy's trying to figure out what to do, because Matthew, he can take the blow, he can dodge it, is what I'm imagining. He's not going to be doubled, so here we go with the Iron Sword equipped. And we'll bring him forward so Nino can get the whack on. In the meantime, Ellerwood, do you want to go forward a bit more? Okay, and we can start taking ourselves some chests. Right, we've got ourselves a Fenrir, whatever that is, but now we've got to get ourselves the next chest along the row. Let's see if the lure actually worked. It took us 9 minutes to work up to getting into any fighting for this encounter here. But I do like to try and show you every bit of the map, and with Matthew doubling, this is what I thought might happen. A dodge, so no poison. Matthew gets a little bit of experience himself, and then hands it over to Nino without a problem. Perfection, I'd say that worked as. That's how you feed it over. And so we gain ourselves another level up here. Skill, speed, defense, not a bad level at all. 4 stats is always good by me, if only we gave you the Athos drops, but I think Heath is doing well apart from that 1 HP gain last time. That's for sure. So now we've got to lure in some other guys. So Matthew, I think, could do that as well, though. Do we have to worry about... We do have to worry about more poison types. If that's a Lance Reaver sword, then will my swords be weak against it? Or I'm confused. That would count as an axe, wouldn't it? So swords would be strong against it. Let's pull these guys into range then with you. Because I reckon you'll survive any hits that come in here. Priscilla, is there anyone you can really heal? Well, you could heal Nino if you wanted. I guess it's one way to do things, isn't it? If you really want 5 experience, you can cast heal on Nino. Though, to be honest, we need to find ourselves some more fire spells and stuff like that. No supports being gathered by anyone here. But it's time to move our troops ever onwards. Well, that's a problem. The enemies could come that way as well, to be honest. Though, to be honest, he's mostly out of range. We can protect ourselves that chest. And see about these enemies moving forward. Ella would move forward. We're going to get there. We're going to get to the boss. We're going to defeat him. That's all I really want. Come on, you can do this. Move forward, everyone. Go. As fast as you can. Right. And apart from that, Jafar, take yourself another chest. Right, a 4's ire has been gained. What on earth are we picking up from these chests? Some very random stuff indeed. Ah, 4's ire, so that would be a dancing ring, wouldn't it? Fenrir there as well. To be honest, maybe I should trade off one of these items right now. That way you've got the space later on for something else. So I'm going to take the Fenrir and I'll give that... No, let's take the 4's ire. No, I give the Fenrir to Canas. There's a dark tome. Can he even use it though? Wait there for the time being. That's all nicely sorted. Lead forward the enemies. Okay, no strength against anything, but Matthew can survive. In fact, Matthew's going to kill him. No, Matthew, that's not what I want from you. Well, you leveled up to level 20, that's for sure. But don't kill anyone, Matthew. That's not what I want. You gained some res there. I don't want you to get poisoned either. Well, now you are. And then you crit, of course, because, to be honest, why not? You got a 6 crit chance, but no, I'm Matthew, and I'm going to finish off everyone by myself. Don't you understand I'm using you to lure people forward so I can do stuff? Right, a devil axe over here is problematic, sure, but to be honest, we could just keep sending Matthew forward. I'm pretty sure he can survive it all after all. And Matthew now being level 20 is just weird. Because now I can't promote him, but there is a promotion item just in front of me. Right, you've got how much HP? 29. Can you survive against Matthew's double strike? I do wonder, how far can these guys reach as well? So they reach a different overall zone. In the meantime, if I move you here, and then move Nino as close as I can, she could probably attack next turn anyway, so that works out. If only someone could take the chest up here, it would work out even more. So everyone keep moving on. Getting that big, like, support bundle you could consider this area as. Matthew! You didn't have to crit them. Nino wants the experience, don't you know, and a support has appeared here. With Hector. Hector, got a moment? What's up? Something I heard from Elwood. You spar with him pretty regularly, right? Yep, what of it? I was wondering whether you'd spar with me too. You? I recommend against it. I wouldn't want to leave a scar on a little one like you. Hey, just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I'm weak. Nah, this isn't about being a man or a woman. Just, my armor's heavy riding armor, see? Swordsman such as yourself wouldn't stand a chance. My, I see, I get it. So you've judged my strength already then? That's not what I'm saying. Oswin once taught me during training a long time ago. Heavy cavalry and swordsmen are like water. And hey, what's with the glare? Hector, I challenge you. You see, you take back those words. Whoa. You seem to have angered our certain Lady Lindis here. That's never a good option. Never really a great one. But in the meantime, everyone's ready to keep on moving forward, so we'll move some more into range, though we do wonder how we're going to go about pulling certain Dragon Knights here in order to work things out for our favour. However, Jafar's about to take himself the last chest, and then we'll move him along to the next one. Okay, we got to recover there. So we could heal the poison, for example, at this point in time. That's not too bad. Rescue, and let's get moving to the next chest. So we've done our first task. Now it's just finishing it up, and there's only 4 enemies left. And Matthew poisoned on top of that. So let's let it go for now. Oh, do you know what, Heath? Come on, get in there. Get in the big crumble and rumble. Get yourself some support level, I don't know. This is very much a map for people standing next to each other. So a Devil Axe comes out with not a single hit chance in the world. Matthew doesn't finish off the opposition, which is exactly what we wanted. No criticals there. Though takes a little bit more poison damage. Nino, in the meantime, can move in and get that spell damage she wants to get. Thunder yet again. In fact, Thunder times 2 is an option there. So that works out nicely. Nearly another level for you, madame. Matthew's fine. Let's see about pulling these guys forward. So they've got just standard steel lances. I kind of want someone who can hit them nicely. Maybe not kill them, but we'll see what happens either way at this point. I think moving you in there is not a bad idea, because no matter what, we want some experience on our great lord. We'll move forward you. Let's keep you there for support, madame. And keep moving forward the rest of the troops, because we're getting closer and closer to finishing her off. Sort it out. Everyone moves up yet again. So far to travel, though. And of course, Oswin's there like, I'm the slowest of them all, help me. Priscilla, you may as well get as forward as you can, because we'll probably need you to heal someone in time. And then Canas may as well fit into the gap. Dart, you can get nicely onwards, covering Nino. And all we've got now is to move Jafar into range of that treasure chest. And if we drop you here, you'll be able to move there yourself next turn. So that's going to be all the chest gain, and he has still the space to be able to pick up something extra. So, end the turn. Let the enemies come. And indeed they will. And is it my magic? Oh, I thought Hector wasn't going to finish this guy then because of the damage rating. But no, he just completely clogged the guy. A bit of poison damage there is going to hurt Matthew a little bit more. Right, how can we lure you onto? Where's the best spot? But it seems a lot further on from the point we're at. So if we end it here, to be honest, I'll keep moving people backwards. Or forwards, backwards, whatever you want to say. More into the bundle is what I really mean. We'll be nice and safe for next time. Poor little Matthew getting all poisoned up. And go on, Heath, there's some levels for you in terms of supports. Canas can get in with a bundle. So many options here for him to use, or do, or perform. Our bundle of troops still continues to face forward. This is the least action-packed episode thus far. As we get ourselves some speed wings there, so that's increasing someone's speed, I'd imagine. Not bad at all. To be honest, I've wanted some speed increases on some guys for a long while. In fact, Ellerwood, I'd say, probably needs a bit of speed increase, wouldn't you say? Ellerwood's not being the most speedy of our chappies, has he? That's for sure. Right. So then, Hector, let's throw you in. Let's throw you into that spot, in fact. Send Lindis up to support you, because it seems you guys are getting on. I may as well just move these guys in to fill the gaps for now. And then we begin our march towards Boss Lady. Send the troop forward, pull it away. And it seems no matter what here, I think Hector's definitely got this as a double KO. And gains himself a well-deserved level up for all his trouble. Alright then, strength defense gained, not bad at all. Some very nice melee stats after all. And of course you're cleared now as we're finally down to our final opposition. However, what is our thing? Our Sea's Throne, will she stay where she is? That's what we're wondering. Apart from that, however, we should probably send into choke points our highest res units. Which at this point in time... To be honest, you're not bad on your res. It's these two, actually. So let's send Florina into range. This is just a check, of course. Wait a second, you can still get hit there, can't you? Whoops. This is just a check, of course, that we can actually pull her away from her throne, or we'll face her at the spot she's at. So if we move, for example, Heath to here, or Heath to here might be, no, Heath to here. And Florina's ready. To be honest, these guys are probably not going to get so close to attacking. Canas is always a good one to send forward, because of his high res, but these guys are pretty much out of this for now, considering we're facing a mage type. So as the foe comes forward, or doesn't come forward is more to the point, we can send in our troops to start doing some damage, and Florina being the first of them to be able to do some, doesn't seem so great overall. Either way, we take a fair bit, but Florina there can get some damage done with this. No crit here for Sonia, so let's go with it. Well, not expected damage, that's for sure. As a big icy spell comes on Florina, but she crits and nearly takes down our foe within the first turn. I do wonder how many other people I can get forward to deal that kind of damage here. Florina has a res of 17, which means overall someone like Priscilla could probably actually die from her. Well, that's her attack range, is basically 2 squares, or is it just 1? Can that spell only be cast at close range? No, it's 2 squares. It's gotta be, hasn't it? Yeah. There's gotta be 2 squares. She's probably not moving from that point, of course. So let's move people forward gently. Who could probably take the blow is really the question here. What's her overall speed? The speed is 18, so you need people not only fast, but with a higher res. In fact, you'll do. And then apart from that, the next highest res, with a bit of speed on, is actually you, madame. I don't think Nino could get this final killing blow, that's for sure. So what we'll do for the time being is wait, because we know that Florina's going to get attacked again here. In fact, Florina's... Actually, this is going to finish up this turn anyway, isn't it? Either way you look at it, she's done for, because I moved in and attacked on my own regard. So, I can either rescue or just send in a spear and see if I can finish it off, though Keith, to be honest, stands to be in a lot more danger than anyone else. So we'll just end it there and see what happens. Of course, Sonia's going to heal up a little bit, but if she attacks Florina from the throne, she's done for. Our Mistress Florina wins the battle. It can't be! I'm perfect! Lord Nagal said so! Well, Florina sorted you out, madame, and gains a ton of experience to take it to level 10. To be honest, a boss on a high promote level unit isn't so bad. Skill and speed gain there. Even more critical chance as we get ourselves a fell contract, so we've still got to seize the throne, of course. We've managed to do that much. Right, let's end this with a shebang. Oh, we've got to get rid of something! No! I had too many items on her to get the fell contract. Well, if you're going to get rid of anything then, you know the obvious item I'm going to get rid of. Drop an iron sword is the least of our loss. In the meantime, however, it makes for an interesting factoid. Who do we seize the throne with? Probably Eliwood, who's a bit further back overall here. I kind of want to drop you here, but we have to wait for the meantime. Eliwood, get forward, seize throne. And let's end this episode with one more action occurring. And what I'm talking with that is... Well, I don't think Lynn can seize the throne, for example. Let's get ourselves Matthew plus promotion. What do you reckon? Right then. Matthew is nicely safely over. He's got to be traded in items, so we end. Drop you here, sir. Which then enables Florina to move in. Trade the item. Fell contract becomes yours. And then, with Eliwood getting ever closer to getting that seize function going, ending a turn enables us to get a promotion for one of our beloved units. So, as we use it, let's do it! It was slow going, but we finally got there. As Matthew, with the use of a fell contract, goes from thief to assassin. And gains himself a little bit of defense and res and whatnot, but now also probably gains himself some really cool attack damage and animations going with it. So with that said and done, we finally finished up this mission. We've got everything we need. All that we need is Eliwood in Throne's range, of which he's still not quite there yet. Man, Eliwood, come on. Just get moving upwards. We'll join you next episode for the actual conclusion, the storyline segments. So see you around for more Fire Emblem. Bye-bye.